Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to episode 75 of the Spare Change Challenge. So, yeah, I'm really tired today, and yeah, don't know how many of you probably know that I had a very long day on Wednesday, but that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that later. Let's talk about poker right now. So, I just looked at the cash games, and there's nothing running for the last 5 minutes. So, why don't we play some heads up sit and goes today? I'm kind of tired, so it's probably a good idea anyway to just have kind of a fun day. Why don't we place a set of four of these Hyper Turbo tournaments just for fun? We'll just throw $20 at it. Why not, right? And I'm assuming these fill pretty quick. If they don't, we'll switch to something else. I'll see which fills quicker, the double up turbos or the hypers. Be nice if this would run. This 3 tables sit and go. Could definitely do that. Yeah. So we'll see what happens here. I guess we could also play heads up. If this doesn't fill in the next couple minutes, we'll just unregister and well, it looks like it's filling now. I don't think that's going to happen. We'll play heads up if that's what happens. So yesterday I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to go to the coast. I think I'd mentioned this last episode on what, Wednesday? Yeah. So it was Thursday I went to the coast. Sorry, my days are just kind of blending together right now. Um, so I got about 100 miles down the road, and it was about 5 in the morning, and my car just went. My alternator went out, and I was in the middle of nowhere. Luckily, I was near a semi-middle-sized city, so I was able to limp my car to the city. I didn't quite make it to a garage that I found on Google. Had good reviews, but so I got within 2 miles of it, but that was just too far to like push the car or whatever. So I had to call roadside assistance. So I sit there for an hour and a half, and it was about 30 degrees. And even though I had a pretty good fleece on, it got pretty damn cold. I actually got out of the car, opened the hood just to kind of use the engine that was still a little bit warm as a fire. um, what happened here? I only registered for one of these. It pulled up 2 tables. That's really strange. So yeah, that was not pleasant. But I did get the car finally down to the garage. The tow driver was really nice. He just actually was going to jump me, and I thought just a little bit of juice would get me 2 miles down the road, but it didn't work. The car would not turn over. Without the jump box hooked to it. So he hooked the jump box, actually laid the hood down on it. We drove 20 miles an hour, got to the shop, dropped it off. They were really nice. By that time it was 7:30, and so they took my car in. There was one alternator left in town that fit my car, so I got really lucky in that regard. And yes, I rented a car which was a mile away, and went and did my business. Looked at my with my clients, did my claims or whatever. Y'all know I'm a field adjuster, and they called me at 1:30 and the car was done. So I gave them a really glowing Google review. But needless to say, I finally got home. Well, let's see. I think I got back to the garage at 4:55, 5 minutes before they closed. So barely got back in time to get my car, and went back to the rental car place. By the time all that was done, anyway, I got back to Charlotte at around 7:30. And being the dumbass that I am, there's a pub poker game that I used to play all the time on Thursday night that ran. I'm like, you know what? I'm already freaking tired. I gotta wind down anyway. Why don't I just stop here, eat a salad, hang out with some people I haven't seen in a long time, and play this game. I was like, it probably lasts 30 minutes. I haven't played in a while. It was like 5, 6 tables. This is one of the bigger games that runs in town. It's like 50, 60 people. And it was fun. I have to admit it was fun. I was just dead tired the whole time. Anyways, I ended up final tabling and got third place. So I was there till like 12:30 in the morning. I finally got home and to bed about 1:30. Had to get up at 6 again this morning, so I didn't get much sleep. So, yeah, it was a long day. I'm going to have to catch up tonight. And it doesn't help that my wife's sick, so I'm having to do a lot with the kids. All that kind of stuff too. So, it's been a long week. So I'm probably better off not playing too much poker right now. considering my physical state. I mean, I feel fine. I'm just really sleep deprived right now. But the pub poker thing was fun. Ran pretty bad the first. I mean, I basically maintained my stack the first hour. I mean, it's deep stack. They start you with like 15K chips after a shot round, right? Which I guess you buy a drink, you buy a salad, whatever, buy a meal, they'll give you 5,000 free chips. But everybody basically gets that. So it's 15K chips, starts at 25.50. Blinds go up like every 15, 20 minutes. So it's a pretty slow tournament. For pub poker, they only play one. Most places, locations play two a night. This place plays one. So it's actually pretty good practice. Very obviously, you would know it's very fishy, but there's some semi-okay players there. There's actually one guy there that I would stake for anything, really. He's really good. And I got to sit next to him for a while, so I've known him for a few years, and we go way back. And didn't really want him on my table, but he was to my right. So I ended up busting him. He flopped bottom two pair, I flopped middle pair and a flush draw, and I hit a better two pair on the turn and hit my flush on the river, so it's kind of a cooler spot for him. So I was like chip leader with 2 tables left, and I was chip leader 3-handed. And by that time, it was like everybody had 5 big blinds. What is this weird stuff that's going on here? It's opening 2 tables every time. So yeah, I just lost like 5 straight all-ins and was out, you know. I had 300K chips and the other 2 guys had like 100K and 60K. They somehow ended up heads up. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, it was a little bit unlucky. But what are you going to do? I can't control the cards, and luck kind of, I mean, it just becomes a luck fest at that point, right? So, but it was definitely a good, I don't know. Sounds like a little mini vacation. It was nice. Don't tell my wife I went. Wow, this is really weird that it's doing this crap. This is really weird. I've never seen it do this stuff before. It just opened up a new table down here and closed my old one out. That's freaking weird. I'm sure it's a known issue, right? Alright, so where's the rest of these? Hyper Turbo. There's another one. It looks like we might be able to get 4 of these up if I don't bust too soon. But I think my favorite hand of the night, first of all, I got really lucky with my first table. Like the biggest whale in all of pub poker was sitting to my right. I won't say whether he was directly or 2 or 3 to my right, just because I don't want, if somehow this guy ever watched this, I wouldn't want him to know that he's the biggest whale in pub poker. But not that there's like, I mean, imagine the worst players we see on here at 10 and L. He's worse than that. But anyway, it's not saying much, right? So that was good. So I got a lot of his chips. And but the hand of the night was, he had raised, I had Jack 8 suited. So anytime I had any hand with any potential at all, I was calling every time he raised. Just because I know he would spew with air, or, I mean, he just tends to do that. If he has ace king, and he's going all the way most of the time, regardless of whether he hits an ace or king or draw or whatever. So I know if I just hit a pair. Anyway, it wasn't really that spectacular of a hand. The flop was all clubs, king high, I think. He bet something like, I don't even know, some weird bet sizing. Half pot or 40% pot or something like that. So I flat with the flush draw and the knowledge that if I just hit anything on the turn, I probably got him, right? So I turn a jack, or actually, I'm sorry, a king is on the turn, so it's trips on the board. So I'm like, well, shit, my jack high might be good here. So I call the turn again, and there's an 8 on the river. So it's something like king, king, 10, 8, 3, or something like that with 3 clubs. That was on the flop. I'm probably butchering my analysis of this hand, but it's something to that effect. Anyways, I had like 3rd pair to the board, and he bets like double pot on the river. And I'm like, okay, that's not polarizing, right? So I thought about it for about 30 seconds, and I called, and he just mucks his hand. And I didn't think it was anything special. You know, it was a polarizing giant bet, and he's either got the nuts or he's got nothing, right? So I called and was right. And it wasn't even for, I still would have had like 6K left if I was wrong. So it wasn't even that. I would have had like 40 big blinds, so it wasn't a big deal. But everybody else at the table seemed to think it was the greatest thing ever, and what a sick call it was. I'm like, I just smiled. I thought it was standard, but whatever. But yeah, definitely a fun hand though. There was a few like that where I just got marginal hands and I just knew they had nothing. Or my first cool hand was a guy raised under the gun, and I flatted queen 10 offsuit in the cutoff because there was already 2 calls and I knew the blinds were going to call, so it was like 5-way. And that was a 4-3-3 board. He c-bets. I'm pretty sure I'm just putting him on overpairs every time, right? He's got 9s plus almost always. At least 5s plus, right? So I flat. And this is pub poker, right? People believe that anybody can have anything. So I could have had a 3 here for all this guy knows. He looked like a quote-unquote reg. I just got that vibe. I only played a few hands at that point. I think I just missed another one of these, damn it. I'm flapping my gums. So, where'd it go? Okay, so we'll fold that. I gotta watch out here, I'm getting too low. We'll probably have to shove the next hand. So let's go ahead and reg this before I forget. I think I'll take a random hand over that. So, and then we're heads up to the turn, and the turn is a 4, so it's 4-4-3-3. I could definitely have a 4 here. I could have a variety of hands. I could have ace high. I could have anything at spot poker, right? So my plan was just call the turn and then raise any river. And he bets the turn, but he kind of made a small bet, like 30-40% pot. So I just thought he had an overpair. And so I just wanted him to put another bet in, and then he bet like 800 into 3,000 on the river. So I made it 4,200. And if I'm wrong, I still got like 4K chips. But it was a pretty big pot at that time. And he thought about it for like a minute and then folded. And I'm pretty sure he folded like 8s plus. So I don't remember what the river was. I don't even remember. Maybe a deuce. I mean, it was kind of irrelevant what the river was because I was just repping the board, you know, on a 5-way pot. I thought that a player like him would just think I had it, you know. And he folded. Didn't show. Of course, I don't show hands in any game. Just fold 5, so I'm gonna be a nit. Why does it keep doing this? Now, where's my 4th table? Is it overlapping here? Okay, we got 4 tables going. Let's rock the shit here. Alright, so I don't know how we ended up with still 300. That's pretty lucky. Shit. We were going to shove that, but we'll fold now. Yeah, we got to shove this. Good luck, me. May they all fold, please. Oops. Oops. So we may be out of this one. But we're relevant again if we win. Hey, not the worst flop in the world. Flopped a pair. It's not the worst turn unless somebody somehow has something. Ouch. Ouch. So we were dominated. Okay, that one's over. No big deal. We'll go ahead and register. We'll play 5 of these. Why not? We'll invest 25. I think we just shoved this, right? All that dead money. Let's make sure we register the right one. Hopefully we're not getting trapped here. people like to trap. I think we're ahead of this guy. He would have called already if he had ace 10 beat, right? That's a good result. Take the dead money. This is all about maintaining your stack, right? Kind of. I don't even know if we're supposed to be raising this. These people don't fold, you know? Well, that sucks. So I guess we're done with this hand, unless we hit a 10 or a 7. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, I like to maintain. That was maybe not the best raise in the world. I mean, the hand flopped decent, though, so whatever, right? I don't think there's any other play here. I think we have to get back in this, so we need to shove the 6s here. So we hold here. So we're in a strong position here. Alright. Deuce, please. No diamond. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it. We're in business. I think it's still early enough that we don't need to maintain. We're just going to shove the ace-king. We can certainly get called by worse. We're going to bet, considering we probably have the best hand here. Not anymore. Probably not. Deuce, please. Where the hell did my table go? Well, that's frustrating. They better get that crap sorted out. It's pretty damn annoying. So I guess we busted that guy? Yeah, okay. This one needs to move. So what's our 25.50? So this one will go here. I like to keep them in order of, so the top left would be our oldest one, then second oldest, third oldest, fourth oldest. That way we can, we're low blinds, high blinds type thing. Keep our stuff organized here, so we know what's going on. Welcome to those just joining. Yeah, so sorry for my absence yesterday, and I had mentioned earlier, but I'll just repeat that I probably won't play tomorrow. My wife's birthday's tomorrow, and probably take the day off. So we're doing instant check back. This is like, it's very, very hard to ever be beat on this board, and I want to underrep my hand and make somebody overrep or overvalue. Not that anybody's going to overvalue a 10. They obviously should value a 10 highly here, but just in case. It's kind of a gross spot if I get raised here, but we still build to 1,000 chips. We're in good shape here. I think we can just maintain and just hold off. I think 1,000 is good enough to get three-handed if we can just maintain. Man, I hate to take off play on Saturday, but I think for my wife's birthday I'll take it off. And she's sick, you know, so we're three-handed up here. It only pays 2, but I like the big stacks here, and I think we lead this, try to put this guy all in. Yeah, that's a good result. So we're trying to just keep 1,000 chips. When we get heads up, we want to have some chips to play with. Hopefully, well, I mean, I guess it's fine if this guy just go ahead and get busted. And we'll take the heads up now. Alright, he's looking good here. He's got to avoid a 10. Alright, so we're heads up there. So we did cash in one. I think, is that a limp with a dead small? Okay, yeah, I think it is. Ooh, queen, queen, queen. Oh, I did have quads last night too. I limp king 3 suited on the button, and it's a king king flop, and I turn quads, and some guy has a queen, and I get the majority of his stack. Chop it up. I think some guy was keeping tally. I won like won 7 straight hands according to him at one point. It wasn't like I was just outplaying people. I would think the deck was hitting me in the face. I'm talking about pub poker last night. I went and played a game really late. I shouldn't have been doing it, but I did it anyway. It's not my job to bust people, so I'm not going to raise. Is it too early to do that? I don't think so. Definitely have to shove this. Fold that, maintain. This guy, if he's willing to fold to me, I'll fold to him. Oops. Well, we hit a 9. Can we hold? Deuce, please. Hey. Ask and you shall receive. What do we do here? I think we have to shove. I think this can be a steal a lot. He looks like he has the stats for that. We're not out if we lose. We just want to put pressure on him. I'm sure he doesn't want to get busted. Oh. I think we'll fold this one. When the blinds go up, we won't be able to fold that anymore. So yeah, we'll definitely do the ace-jack here. I'm not going to play tricky. This guy's stealing 100%, but that doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, I mean, we'll fold. If he had less chips, we just put it in, I think. I think we just... I mean, this guy's stealing so tight. I mean, I think it's the play. I mean, this guy's just stealing so tight. Got heads up here as well. Oh, 3-way, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think we just shoved the queen high. I think we bet and shoved the turn here. Oh, I shoved a long time ago. What's going on? Oh, what am I doing? I'm not sitting out. Son of a gun. So we just got to avoid what? The 3? 3! So now we're heads up. So we at least cashed twice. I think we just shove. Less than 10 big blinds. Fold that. Okay, we're desperate here. We can't fold any more buttons. Well, I don't know. This guy looks like he's really tight on the buttons, so we might be able to fold some buttons. If this guy's only opening 19% from the button, we can fold and we can just basically play till we have a great hand. We won't let ourselves get below 500 though. Oh wow. 10 please? Alright, so we lose. That's alright, it's just a cooler. I mean shit. We had jacks, so at least we cashed. We only have to make 15 more to break even now, so fold that. Fold that. Fold that. Oh wow, it's 200 now. Shit. I guess we need to be shoving any button. Pretty close to any two. Yeah. We can fold that. Alright. Raise to 400 again. Looks like he's just willing to go all the way with anything here. He's raising 400 every time. Wow. He plays bad. It's certainly going in. I guess we can flat. Yeah, if he has an ace, it's just it's a freaking cooler here. Thin value. I don't know if it's that thin. But I think he can call with a lot of hands we're beating. Wow, how does he have that? Jack, please. Queen or 9? Oh, I'll take that. So we won 1. So we're free rolling now. We win money no matter what happens. So, yeah. Life is good. Life is good. A first and a second. Looking good in this one. We got up to 8-15 now. We have ace queen in this one. Let's win these last 2. How about that? That'd be good. Damn, no action. We'll take the dead money though. We'll take the ace 10. It's going in no matter what here. This guy's pretty tight though. I wonder if that's that same guy I just played heads up with. Looks like it might be. I'm going to raise just because this guy's so short and we're ahead of his random range that he's going to put in. Fold that. We don't have high card strength. We'd like to have high card strength to raise this guy. So we'll just put this guy all in. Wow, dominated again. How about a 9 or an ace? 9 or an ace? Okay. It's not a big deal. I mean, he had no chips, so that's unlucky that he just happened to have us dominated there. Most of the time we'll at least be alive, if not ahead. If we can fold this. Our goal is to target this guy and get him out, but we don't want to get too short at the same time. King 5's a good hand. This guy raises, we'll fold though, because he's so tight. But yeah, we're short enough that we have to do this. Welcome to those just joining. Oh yeah. He's not so short that we have to fold this. I think if we had this stack, we wouldn't have necessarily shoved that. We would just raise and fold to this guy. Please raise. We're supposed to raise here. Yeah. Ooh, that's a little gift. He's supposed to be shoving any 2 there. So we get a little gift. Guess he was waiting for one more random hand. Queen or 7, please. Queen. 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 Nope. That's unfortunate. I almost cashed. Let these guys battle it out. Much prefer to have it switched here with this guy's on the left, but whatever, dude. He's actually pretty damn good, actually. Now that I think about it, he's at 15 steal. I'm pretty sure this is the guy we just played heads up. I mean, how many nits can there be out there? Yeah. So we got a good spot here. We're ahead of this guy's shoving range, I'm assuming. We're just going to raise this guy. I'll just try and check it down here. Might have the best hand here anyway. Just need a Jack 7-10, no heart please. We'll take it. So we're heads up again. We're guaranteed to make like, I don't know, $15 now. Something like that. We'll let this one go. A little cooler here for this guy. Yeah, a lot of outs now. Nope. We'll see a flop with this one. We'll be shoving this. We need that 150 chips that's out there. Hopefully we don't get called. This sucks. Oh well, we got live cards hopefully. Yeah, we're live. We hit a deuce. Can we hold? No ace or seven? Okay, we'll take it. We will definitely take it. Yeah, we can shove this. If he folds this, we got him. Well, we got a good chance, let's put it that way. Because we'll have a 2-1 chip lead. Almost got heads up there. Fold that. Is that 700? Yeah, we have to fold. If it was 3 or 4 or 500, maybe. I don't know. Uh-oh, is this guy going to open every button? That means we may have to open every button. Well, pair works. Okay. Alright. We're in command of this one. Fold that. The blinds aren't quite high enough. 6 or 5 and this thing's over. 6 or 5. Not a jack. I think we raised this. We got just enough to raise fold. I'm gonna give him this one. This is a stop and go. Looks like a stop and go. I really want to call this. I doubt he has ace high, right? Of course, he's 62.5. I'm just going to give him credit. Just going to assume he's a nit a lot. Okay, we can only fold one more here. Yeah. I don't like that he's creeped back up. Get some of our chips back here, hopefully. Okay, so we get a little flippage here. Deuce, please. That's just as good. So we're now chip leader here. We can definitely shove any suited cards here. Queen or 10, please. God dang it. Damn it. That was like going to solidify, and we're going to have 2 wins here. Possibly. Now we got to shove this shit. Damn it. Can't we just avoid an ace one time? Just got to avoid an 8 or 10. Can we avoid our favorite hand? Deuce. Damn it. Ah. Freaking frustrating. No, why he's folding there. He can't fold there. What's going on here? Well, that was weird. Take a random hand. Why does he keep doing this? This is some weird stuff. We got heads up over here. That's pretty damn lucky. So we're gonna cash again here. Can we win these? Why is it doing this? You guys see that? It's really weird. Oh, come on. I was about to say, how many outs are you gonna give that guy? Alright, so we got another win in the bag here. It's always fun to win these. But you know how high variance these are. I'm very lucky to have won 2 and had a second. Probably have to go with the king high. Yeah, I think we have to go. This guy's aggro, so we have to go with it. Yep. I think this is that same guy we've been playing that raises every button. I'm pretty sure that we're just playing. This guy's just like a rig that plays all of these. Yeah, we have to go with 10 big blinds here. Alright, we got live cards. Just need a jack, a deuce, or a heart. Okay, we'll take a chop. We'll take a chop. Screw him for picking up an ace. Damn. Okay, he folded. We're ahead in the chip lead. Yeah, that's going in. This guy gonna have it every time? Nope, apparently not. Oh yeah, the deuce 3's going in. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, queen high. I mean, we got less than 10 big blinds. We got 7.7. I mean, we just got to put the monies in. We got a 6. We need a queen. Queen or 6. Alright, so we're down to 60 chips. Shit happens, right? A 9 and we'll get back in this thing. Okay, there's our 9. No queen. Alright, we're back in it. Right. So we got to get extremely lucky. We're basically all in every hand. We have a strong hand here, though. We're ahead. Got to avoid a diamond. Oh, chop it. I love it. He hits the flush and we still chop. Okay, 9s. This would be brutal if he hits a 10 after all that, right? Alright, 240. Creeping our way back in. Ace king, baby. Let's do it. Ace, please. Just get it over with. No. No. Thank you. We're legitimately back in this thing. King high. Going in, baby. Okay. Just a king or a 7. Ah, heart. Okay. Okay. Damn. Alright, good game. Got a second. So we'll take that. So, I mean, we're overall happy with 2 firsts and 2 seconds out of 5 tournaments. Yeah. Can't complain about that. So, and we're at 975, so we're up, I don't know, 35 bucks for that little mini hyper turbo session. I mean, can't ask for much better than that, right? So what do we do now? Play some heads up. Do this. Let's see if we can get a game. Real quick here. Give it the normal 2 minute. 2 minutes. Shouldn't be a problem on a Friday, right? You would think. Alright, somebody register, please. I think we got a game. Yeah, here we go. Once again, it pulls up till 2 tables. I don't know if that... Surely that's not me, right? That's gotta be the folks at Ignition with that problem. Okay, you want to be a hyper aggro POS? We'll call with this. So we're just looking to turn a strong hand here. So now we're open-ended. I prefer a 3 of spades, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. It's just all about the price now. I think we got the implied odds. This guy looks pretty strong. I mean, it's still early. We can play with 1100 chips. Yeah, I think this is a block bet. Could be value. I'm obviously not going to shove. He looks committed. I think he just makes a crying call with like 9s there or something. Alright. This could be a maniac. Do we just let him fire away? I think we just protect our hand now. I think we check back to feign like we were stabbing, and then hopefully he bluffs the river. Sorry about that. I don't talk to my brother much, so when he calls, I answer. Looks like he'll be picking up part of North Carolina in his territory. He was a manager for a company, and he has people under him all over the southeast, and looks like he's picking up North Carolina, so that's good. I'll get to see him more often. Play some golf or whatever, you know. So we make a bad call earlier with the ace nine suit. I just thought he'd be sitting there with king high a lot, queen high, just repping. I mean, I thought it was a really polarizing bet. I mean, I just didn't think somebody would just pound away with kings on that board. You know, seemed kind of crazy. So I thought my ace high would be good so often there that I just thought it was standard, a standard call. This guy's was three betting like 60% at the time, so you know. I don't know if he's just 3-betting light or whether he actually has it all the time. I'm going to take my free card here. I don't think this guy just... He seems pretty sticky. I don't think he's going to flop a pair and then fold all the time. So I'm just going to be patient against this guy. He's obviously an aggro reg, so we just got to try and do our best against him here. It's obviously not a hugely plus EV spot for us to be playing this guy. But we'll just play a little tricky against him. Well, play straightforward in some spots, but tricky in others. Like, do we just bet? Nah, we're gonna check call. You have some busted flush draws, and maybe he'll turn a hand into a bluff. I don't know. I don't think he's folding the steals. He's pretty much seeing every flop. So, yeah, he's 3-betting so often. I guess I need to start limping some buttons. I'm just check back. I probably have the best hand here often enough that I could just check back. Yeah, I still see no reason why I may not have the best hand here. I mean, he could be slow playing something for sure. I'm pretty sure I mean, I think I have to just call. Yeah. Not sure why he's trying to turn an ace into a bluff there. I mean, he'll be good at showdown pretty often. I mean, you can't expect me to fold a pair, right? So we've crawled our way back into this. We're in fine shape now. We're going to start limping some hands. We'll save the raises for the hands just flop the best. Looks like he's just going to be really super aggro pre-flop. I'm not going to do anything against him here. I think he might be steaming still, so I don't like to bluff cornered people. Seems like we'll just let his aggression get the better of him here eventually. I think that's a good card to bluff because I think he's raising that card every time. So, I mean, it's hard for me to rep an ace, but really, what's he going to do if he doesn't have an ace? He's just going to fold, right? Yeah, so he's 3-betting a lot. So, but it's fine. I mean, min 3-bet's fine. I'm going to insta-check back if he checks. Yeah, I can't fold top pair, right? That's a good card for him to rep. He doesn't rep it, though. Nah, it's kind of a weird river. I think he would go for thin value with an ace. I think we could just... I don't know. That's such a good card for him to rep. I don't know. He might check with that card, though. I'm just going to pay him off. Yeah. See if there's a... He was chatting earlier. Let's see if he chats. So I think we just pot this, and then we check the turn. Damn. I thought it would look weird for us to just be potting on that kind of flop. Well, I just thought he would try and play machine me, because that's just what he seems to want to do, especially after I make that big call. I was giving him a chance, is my basic point there. We're not going to get crazy with this. I think we can just outplay this guy, so I don't think that's a good spot to do it out of position. Has he not raised one time? So we have a gut shot. I'm going to pot it here just because I want to win right now. I don't want him to go crazy. I think he's just got an 8 or a jack here a lot. I could definitely rep that card. I think I have to raise or fold. I think he raises with all his aces. So I think he just has to fold a jack or an 8 here. Wow. So yeah, he's steaming apparently. I mean, that's the first time I've raised, and it's just like a perfect card to do it on. So it was a pretty bad call, I think, for him. But it worked out for him, obviously. I just think that he's steaming, and he wasn't going to fold a pair there. I mean, obviously, we're just going to limp some weak hands and some strong hands, and polarize our limps. I think we're gonna just call with the deuce 3 suited here. We know he likes to play crazy, right? So he could be checking back with showdown value. So I think it's just a check call now. He could have a queen here. That's a little too small to be a bluff. I'm just gonna fold. I think that's just a 7 betting or something mostly. 6 or 7. Just gonna limp the king high. We just bet. Protect our hand. So really I don't even want to call it an error, was to raise that river. I mean, it was the perfect river to raise. And I actually thought he would fold a jack or an 8. He ended up calling with... So we're just going to raise and get it in here if he 3 bets. It's a perfect river to raise, I thought. I thought I'd get him off a jack or an 8, but what the hell, man? He called with a 3. It wasn't even that polarizing. I mean, I just gonna have an ace there like all the time. We probably have the best hand here a lot. So we're just gonna try and check it down. Hopefully he has a pair and wants to hero. I don't think he has a pair ever though. So, whatever. I don't know what his limping range is. I'm assuming it's weak most of the time. We're just going to attack it a couple times. I think we could keep limping. I mean, I want to keep folding to his raises. That way he'll keep doing it. We're going to instant check back and under rep our hand. I mean, we've bluff raised before. I don't think he's going to fold a 6, a king, or a 10, so. We already established that he's kind of a station too, so. I think this is fine. 24 big blinds. Hopefully don't get coolered. Wow. Jack, please. Alright, so we win. So we get a little unlucky and then lucky. He's definitely raising this hand no matter what he has, so we'll fold the 7-5. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a shove. Yeah, psychology. I mean, I've been in this spot a million times, so I know exactly what people are gonna do. So I'm just gonna let him have his little cooling off period here, and then we're gonna catch him. Hopefully. Alright, any piece of the board and we got him. It's not quite good enough. We'll wait for a better spot. Can I get a king high? Man, it's not a good time to go card deck because we had him right where we wanted him. We had him steaming. We had him short. All we had to do was pick up some kind of something, you know, besides 9 high, 9 high. It's definitely a good spot to limp. Shove it. I totally doubt he's going to put us on an ace here. We're just going to call and then rip any turn. Got him. I mean, easy peasy, right? We don't want to play this guy again. He's a little bit. He's not definitely not easy money, but he declined anyways. He doesn't want to play us either. So I'm pretty proud of myself on that one. I was down to 500 chips early, came back and won it. I think our reads were right on track there. So it's 4 o'clock. I hate to quit early, but I'm going to do it. My wife's sick, like I said. I need to make dinner for the kids so she doesn't have to. We do dinner around 4:30. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. It's just going to be one of those short weeks. I just got a lot going on. Tomorrow it's my wife's birthday, so I'm probably not gonna stream. If she says go stream, then I'll do it. And I have the father-daughter dance as well tomorrow, so I just got a lot of stuff going on. So I apologize for the shortened streams this week, but it's just a short-term thing. I promise I'll be back full steam, if not Sunday, next week, sure, certainly. I mean, I hate to miss the prime times going on right now for the weekend. So we're at 980. We're up 40. Even though it's a short session, it's a good session. We're almost to a G now, a G note. So yeah, if you didn't arrive at this stream at the beginning, I'll upload this to YouTube, and go check out the beginning because I talk about how bad my day was yesterday. And I went and played pub poker, and I discuss how that went and everything as well. So you may want to check that out. The only other thing I'd like to mention probably is there's the guy that runs the game at this last pub poker. He's actually in charge of the whole league now. He's going to start having I think it's a Sunday game where it's a $25 buy-in, and he's got like 50, 60 people to do it. So I mean, first prize could be like $700-800. So I'm actually considering getting involved because it's really a soft field. It'd probably be really plus EV for me to do it. And he said something about he's going to do a league where they play like 10-week seasons, 6-week seasons. I don't know. But the winner of the season, they buy into the main event of the World Series. I mean, that's got my attention, right? I've always wanted to play that. And so, yeah, I'm interested, right? So I'll keep you guys informed, and we'll vlog that in if that happens, and I'll keep you guys updated with how I'm doing, show you the leaderboard and everything. Don't know if it's going to happen. The wife would have to be on board. We'd have to be at the right times. But it would definitely be a lot of fun, right? So, and we would certainly a portion of whatever I win doing that, I just put right into here. It counts as poker winnings, right? So we can justify, although is it not part of, I guess I'd have to take the money out of here to buy in. I don't know. That's a little gray area. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. So thanks everybody for watching, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Probably won't see you tomorrow, but we will most likely see you on Sunday, and we'll play some more then. Thanks.